What's going on, guys? Chris Redneck here, and today we're not wasting any time, all right? We're already on our way to Jensen Beach. It is in the morning. We did wake up pretty early today, and we're going to pick up a car to potentially flip. So I told you guys in a recent video that I was already getting in contact with people in Florida that had some cars, and they are still available. Probably because this one's automatic, but I do have plans to change that. Obviously, I don't want to talk too much about it until we actually get the car. Hopefully get the car. It is cheap. It needs a head gasket. It does need some work, which is cool because I don't mind doing the work. And now that I have the shop and everything, we should be good. But after that, where are we going?
To the beach.
We are going to the beach to collect shells.
Yes.
We're gonna be the new shell collectors. And we're going to Jensen Beach. So Jensen Beach, Jack said, was really nice, so I'm pretty stoked on that. And like going from 20-degree weather to 85-degree weather is a huge difference, and I'm pumped. So let's go look at this car. I mean, I really want it. I think this is a high potential flipper, even with the money I have to put into it. And from the pictures, it looks clean, but you guys all know, like, you look at pictures, everything looks perfect, and then get there and it's a rust bucket. So I don't really want to talk more until we actually look at the car. Here we go. Alright guys, well, we're at our destination. It looks like they're cleaning out the car, so they are ready to sell it. From what I'm looking at right now, it looks pretty good. They're staring at me, and I'm just gonna go. I don't know what to say right now. What's going on?
You, Chris?
Yeah.
Brad.
Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you too.
So this is it, huh?
Yes, sir.
Hey, what's going on, Chris? Was it in an accident before?
No, it wasn't.
No.
Just some douchebag.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is there any rust on the car?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Can you pop the hood? How did you diagnose that it was the head gasket?
Took a Firestone.
Oh, okay. And they said?
Yeah, they did. Oh, all right.
A little different than the NAs. Is there anything else wrong with it that you know of? Valve cover gas and stuff, obviously, because it's a little oily.
No, nothing that I know of.
Yeah.
I mean, I just asked Firestone to do a total check, and then they...
But it runs and drives right now.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Does it overheat from it?
After, like, a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to look under
Do you
it.
have a Challenger? Yeah, it's Walkaround.
I don't even know what to say right now. I am absolutely speechless. Like, the price that I got this car for, like, yes, given it's broken, it's auto, but like this body, and like, I don't say this about many cars, but this body may be FES spec. Like, there's the lights damage and the rear bumper has like a little bubble in it, but other than that, like, all the fender liner looks brand new. Like, the car itself looks brand new. Like, yeah, there's a little like sunburn. I don't know if that's what you call it, sunburn. There's a little paint fade. That sounds a little better. But other than that, dude, it looks good. I can't wait to throw this thing on the lift, like really look under it and stuff. This is my second NB that I've ever owned. And like, I'm not gonna lie to you, like, this is the problem with like buying cars to sell them, because I want to keep this. This thing is like immaculate. I haven't really looked at everything, and like the engine looks a little oily. It definitely needs some gaskets, but like other than that, this thing is minty. I can't wait to actually walk around and show you what it's about. But since we're at Jensen, we might as well go to the beach. Like I said, we're gonna go pick some shells, because me and Courtney have like a little business opportunity going on. What do you think about that? You're really excited.
I'm so excited. I can't even put it into words.
Hopefully everything goes the way we want it to. I mean, I think it's a great idea. I think you guys are gonna love it. We're gonna love doing it. And I mean, just stay tuned. That probably won't come for at least a month, minimum.
At least.
Yeah, we have a lot of planning to do and a lot of things to figure out, but once we do figure it out, you guys will be the first to know, I promise. So we just arrived at our destination. We're at Jensen Beach right now. It feels so good to be like barefoot, like we're about to go in the water and stuff. Yes, it's a little rainy and stuff, but at the same time, like 80 degrees with some rain versus 20 degrees with no rain. I think we know what everybody's picking. Anyways, guys, this is my 2002 NB Miata. Like, I'm just gonna do a quick walk around this thing. It is so clean for what I paid for. Like, I'm a little bummed about these, like these stickers. We're obviously going to be taking those off and stuff, but I mean, the only damage that I've seen so far is like sun fade, like the clear coat peeling a little right there. This light is cracked and this bumper is a little deformed, but other than that, oh, and there was a tiny dent, and I just saw that walking by. You can't even really see it, I don't think, but it's literally a little dimple. But we'll keep walking around. This thing is awesome. I was very nervous coming to Florida and to start flipping cars, just because like Florida, I think personally, is more of a more expensive car place, I guess you could say. I don't really know how to explain it, but I was nervous getting into it because I felt like my $4 grand was like $1,000 in Connecticut. I don't know, but I guess I was wrong because this thing was dirt. The dude got brand new tires for these things. He says he has about 100 miles on them. The only reason why he got rid of it is because he brought it to Firestone, and because it was like overheating, and the dude told him that it was the head gasket. So I'm gonna assume for now that they are right. We're still gonna take this engine out no matter what, because it has an automatic transmission that, one, feels a little weird, feels a little sloppy, and I don't like it. But I need to search the internet and try to find like either a crash Miata, because NAs have the same transmission as the NBs. This is a 1.8 Miata engine, and as long as I get a 1.8 NA or NB, the clutch, the flywheel, and the transmission will work. If I get a 1.6, I will just need a new flywheel and a new clutch, because they're different from 1.6 and 1.8. But other than the clutch, everything should work. Like the pedal should work, slave should work, all of that stuff. I'm gonna go ahead, I'll pop the hood for you guys so you can look at that. Once Alex details this thing is gonna brighten up so much. The headlights are a little foggy, but Alex is an awesome detailer. If you guys are in like the West Palm Beach area and you need like a sick detail for pretty cheap, hit up my boy Alex. His Instagram is right here. Everyone can always use the extra money. Let's open this sucker. So like, other than the head gasket being blown, and like I noticed like the valve cover's a little leaky and stuff, like this engine bay is really clean. Once we take the engine out, I just want to kind of pressure wash the engine bay and stuff and get like all of like the sand, like debris out. And he even said that the AC cranks in this thing, so we're definitely going to work towards saving that, because now this is a Florida car. We obviously want to save the AC. That alternator looks super crusty. Looks like there's some major like oil leak somewhere, but it's okay because we're gonna re-gasket this stuff. I got this thing cheap enough that we can spend a decent amount of money to get this thing back going, because like even if it doesn't sell right away, this car is worth a decent amount of money, and we can, no matter what, make our money back at the very least. I enjoy working on Miatas. Hopefully you guys are gonna enjoy this little series about it. I'm just excited to dive into it, man. I've never actually have done like a automatic to 5-speed swap, and I think a Miata is a perfect platform to learn on, because literally for the most part I know everything about these cars, and I think it's sick that we're turning an automatic NB that literally everyone looks over. I think that's why I got it for so cheap and it didn't sell, and then turn it into a 5-speed NA, which I personally think every Miata guy loves. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. I don't want to really tell you how much I paid for it yet. That stuff comes later when we sell it and stuff. But other than that, me and Courtney, we're gonna go look for some shells. Then we're gonna bring this beast back to the shop. She's beautiful. Let me know what you guys think. How did the beach go?
Good.
We got a bunch of shells. What are we doing tonight?
We're playing with shells.
We're playing with shells and we're playing with some resin. Ooh, that's cool. I like what you're doing there.
Thank you.
Anyways, we're gonna go back to the shop now. I want to put that thing on a lift. I really want to see what the undercarriage of this Miata looks like, because from what I can see, there is absolutely no rust on this thing, and it's like, it's almost weird for me to say that, because I'm from Connecticut and like everything has a little bit of rust. So it's like, I'm gonna make it my mission to try to find something bad on the car. But like, I stuck my head under there as much as I could, and I didn't see anything. What I saw was freshness. So I'm pretty excited to get there. Let's do it. So guys, I'm gonna go on a limb and say I don't think this head gasket is blown whatsoever. So Roberto came over here and I was just talking to him. I pull it off the trailer and he was like, there's no way this has a bad head gasket. I'm like, why do you think that? And it wasn't smoking, for one. For two, he said that this would be really pressurized. I mean, it is now because the car is warm. I'm gonna make sure it's not overheating. I guess I could shut it off and explain it, but it's not overheating. He said if the car is cold and this isn't pressurized, that means it's not a bad head gasket. When the head gasket's bad, it pressurized the system, so that would be hard. And he said if the oil's not milky, there's a good chance that it didn't go into the oil, so it wasn't there either. And I let Courtney drive it because it's auto and she loves automatic cars.
I do, yeah.
And she drove it around. It was fun. I drove it around, tried to drift it. I will say this, she does not like to drift. Thing has brand new tires. He said it doesn't even have 100 miles on it. And I noticed, I smelled coolant and I'm like, Courtney, let's open the hood. Like, let's see if we can just find a leak. And a hose is just bursts. And I literally saw it like spraying like this way towards like the ground. And I think this just has a bad hose on it. To say this, but shout out to that Firestone guy that's a complete and utter asshole and just said that it was a head gasket. I mean, I can't confirm that it's not a head gasket yet. I'm gonna do a pressure test on it tomorrow and we're gonna go from there. But from what I can see right now, I think it's just a bad hose. And if it is, that's sick. I cannot believe that. What a score. All right, guys, well, it's the next day now. And before we actually put this thing on the lift and we actually take out the engine, do all that stuff, I'm letting Courtney drive it one last time because it is auto. I feel bad because, like, honestly, deep down, I want to give you this car.
Well, that'd be silly.
I really want to, just because it'd be really cool, like, you know, Miata goals, and this one's auto, so she never has to stress, even though I don't want it auto because I want her to learn stick so she can stop being a PUSSY about it. But anyways, we just run into AutoZone. I figured I'd film. Ooh, look at you!
I like this.
Of course, they're amazing. Well, maybe I shouldn't give her the car.
Are you fucking hitting me? As long as
I'm not hitting you. No, I'm not.
Kidding.
Yeah, I think you said hitting.
If you're inside the lines, that is a good job. It's fine. I meant to do that, honestly.
Okay, so after Courtney's wonderful parking job, we got this thing on the lift finally. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I already kind of took a peep under there. We were supposed to do it together, but it is so, this is the cleanest car I've ever had, like hands down. I mean, I guess other than the truck, because the truck's a 2015, but like this is so clean. So check it out. So we'll start with the front. As you can see, there's absolutely no rust. Like this nut itself is just starting to rust a little bit. You can tell from the oil pan, it has a serious oil leak coming from somewhere, but really I don't care because we're gonna be pulling this engine anyways and regasketing the engine. Coming down, the most damage on the whole underside was from me loading it onto the trailer, and that was right there. But I mean, dude, other than that, I want to tell you how much I paid for this thing so bad, just because like no one's gonna believe me. It's honestly insane. I think this is the deal of the lifetime right here. Like, look at these tires, they're literally brand new. Not even the exhaust is rusty. I guess this is the rustiest part right here. This is so ridiculous. Throw down in the comments what you guys think of this, man. Welcome to Florida, home of the no rust. I'd never believed it until now. What is this, like a wood chip? Get out of my car, prick. Well, you just found yourself a new home, I guess. That's annoying. But yeah, that's the undercarriage. I don't think I ever showed you actually the interior, like a full interior. So I'm just gonna lower it real quick. We can check that out. So just like everything else in this car, the interior is absolutely immaculate. I don't know how I feel about the seats with the red stitching and everything, but Courtney loves it. So that's whatever. Yes, it is auto. I know that's the only downside of the whole car. It's got a brand new top and everything, and like just everything is just so nice, man. Everything works. The windows work, the locks work, the horn works, brand new radio, brand new speakers. Like, you literally couldn't ask for a better car for the price, and I'm really just excited to start working on this thing. All right, guys, well, you saw the car. Hopefully you are stoked on the purchase as much as I am. I'm very, very excited to dive into this thing today. Like, oh, it's gonna be so awesome. So I think I'm gonna end the video right here. Look out for tomorrow. We are going to be fixing that coolant leak. We're gonna be testing the head gasket to make sure that it's bad or not, and we're just gonna do some miscellaneous things to the car to make it that much better. I've been talking to the dude on Facebook Marketplace. He has a crashed Miata for sale that is a 5-speed, so I think I might go pick that up because I also have another idea for that car. It's a long shot. I don't know for a fact if we're gonna do it yet, but it would just be a really cool series. It would help me learn a lot, and I know it would be interesting content for you guys. But I might pick that up in tomorrow's video. I might not. I really don't know yet. But for now, I'm just gonna say goodbye. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you guys want to subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next one. Let me know what you think about the NB. It is perfect. Peace.